Hello everyone, this is our final video on the chakra series. We are ending with the 7th chakra. And thank you all for going through the entire journey with me. Remember, if you didn't get some of the lessons, you can log in for free at www.jesuits_institute.teachable.com. All of the lessons are uploaded there and you can access them for a lifetime. So I'm going to switch to screen sharing so that you can see the information on the 7th chakra. The Sanskrit term for this chakra, and bear with me, is Sahasrara. It means thousand-petaled, thousand-fold, and thousand-spoked wheel, which translates into the lotus flower of 1,000 petals. The word was meant to imply the vastness, the unlimited magnitude of the soul. So in a sense, using the word at that time was like saying infinity. Sahasra means 1,000. Ra means that which acquires, to draw, or to give. The location is the top of the head. Color is violet, as well as white and gold. Some chakras have secondary color vibrations that help to balance them out. And that would be like for the heart, its secondary color is pink and its main color is green. So for the crown, the main color is violet, but you can also use white or gold. The key job is detachment from illusions. And as a note, this does not mean disassociation. Disassociation with yourself, with life, generally makes you stuck and unfulfilled. Detachment is seeing beyond the illusions of life, seeing and having the awareness of information beyond your life experience, beyond what you have been told by other people. Another job is your connection to Source, also called the universe, the Most High, God. And pure consciousness is another key job for the crown. The element is spirit. The identity is your universal identity, which is your soul's identity. Basically, your soul's personality. The 7th chakra is considered the chakra of prayer. It is our connection to our spiritual nature. And it is the entry point for the human life force energy to flow into. And it flows endlessly into the human energy system from the infinite universe. Within this chakra is contained the energy that generates devotion, inspiration, prophetic dreams, transcendental ideas, and mystical experiences. And we've all had one or more mystical experiences, which just transcend the illusion of the laws in this reality. The spiritual goal is to understand and completely integrate into our daily lives all things that benefit us in healthy living, spiritual evolution, and the expansion of consciousness. The function of this chakra is spirituality, like your rituals, meditations, and spiritual practices. And it strives to aid you and assist you in having your spiritual practices consistently in your daily life so that you can reap the full benefits life has to offer. The Hopi called this energy center Kopavi, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, and that means the open door or the abode of all powers. Therefore, your connection to the cosmic collective consciousness is stored in this chakra. And that's all awareness, all consciousness beyond the earth, past, present, and future, to the other experiences of energies on different planets, solar systems, and the universe. Very ancient and great realized souls that have been liberated from the physical bodies, like Ascended Masters, can be or are accessible through this chakra. It represents our ability to be fully connected spiritually, which results in the wisdom and foresight to lead yourself and others. As the center for anointing, which anointing is like a blessing, a request, an affirmation of protection, an empowerment, or a dedication to a specific purpose, you can access and honor your raw potential. Remember, it's the abode of all powers. It was normally used for the anointing to kind of affirm all of your powers being transferred and integrated into your entire chakra system and therefore into your life. We are at the self-assessment point where you will use your awareness to discover if your chakra is underactive or overactive. When it is underactive or understimulated, you can have light and sound sensitivity, chronic exhaustion, obsessional thinking. And I do find that with some spiritual people, they're obsessive about one facet of spiritual living and they ignore other areas. Disassociated with self and life, mental illness, and also the disempowerment to actually treat it. Alienation, being distressed, spiritually disconnected, unfaithful, uncaring, lazy, confused about life, avoiding life, blaming others, and hating attention. Overactive or overstimulated, destructive, getting into dangerous situations, fanatic, uncontrolled daydreamer. And just a note, with the word fanatic, that can be those who are in an energy of servitude and following. They are fanatic for other spiritual teachers, and they're not really honoring their own inner knowing. There's nothing wrong with being led. There's nothing wrong with having assistance and guidance. It's when it is in a state of disempowerment where you're just following because you don't feel like you can do it on your own. And sometimes you can't do it on your own and you do need help. This is a tricky thing to be aware of, but I believe that everybody is fully supported by the universe to discern what is best for them. Uncontrolled daydreaming, exhibitionist, snobbish, using magic for evil, which just means using magic in unloving ways. Critical, spiritually, believing that you're spiritually superior, disassociated with self, stuck in delusions, lacking contentment, impatient, and unaccepting. Spiritual goals. And this is when it is balanced and functioning optimally. Noble or nobility, mediator, driven, motivation, inspirational, like an inspirational teacher, artist, leader, speaker. Idealistic, humble, charismatic, charming, mystical, self-transformation, fair, great mental strength, spiritually developed, clarity, self-shining, altruistic, humanitarian, kind, loving, and caring. Let's move into the language. Remember that every chakra has a language it communicates best with and understands best. If you haven't noticed improvements with a given chakra, it may be because you're communicating with it in a language it does not understand. Of the soul is your natural frequency. Anything you do authentically is optimal communication with this chakra. Other suggestions are spending quality time with yourself and source in a ritual, ceremony, rites, or another sacred tradition. Rituals and ceremonies are physical routines and traditions we do that honor our spiritual selves, our spiritual activities. There are many out there, too many to list, so go with the ritual ceremonies and traditions that you feel honor you. Rites of passage are normally events that tests you, then confirm that you have learned or mastered something and have therefore graduated to the next level. You can search pagan, Wiccan, spiritual, metaphysical, rituals, rite ceremonies for ideas. Studying and attaining knowledge is the next optimal way to communicate with your crown chakra. Lectio Divina is where you read a sacred text over and over again. The sound of your voice and your action and your participation in doing the activity communicates directly with your soul. And so I have posted an excerpt from my 32 prayers document. You can read all of that information and you can do the practice. Lastly, products for this chakra. And products are physical tools that help to amplify what you're doing consciously. Remember, it's sometimes too overwhelming to do everything consciously. And by using additional outside tools, it helps to support you. Baths and being in water are really good for the crown because the crown is connected to your skin, the biggest organ in your body. Dead sea salts is really good for remineralizing the body, also detoxification. The essential oil is jasmine and lavender. The color bath is the color of a violet, and then there's a clear quartz crystal. And you get all of that in the package for $13.99. You can also get the envelope separately or have the bottle. The beeswax candles are violet, and you can use candles in any ritual and in any ceremony. Historically, they have been used when people are saying prayers. The idea was that it created light for God to see you, to pay more attention to you. Also, it was lit to help your loved ones that have passed on to the other side find you. The belief was that it was dark on the other side, and by lighting a candle, it was sending a beacon to help them find you. So you can use the candles for mediumship and connecting with loved ones, and to reinforce your prayer, your request to the universe. I would suggest getting the 10 milliliter essential oil blend because it'll last longer and you can use it for anointing yourself and other people. Again, the essential oil in it is lavender and jasmine has been used historically throughout lifetimes as a key oil for anointing. Spikenard is also a really good essential oil for anointing, but just for awareness, spikenard does not really smell really good. Jasmine smells a lot better. And jasmine is a great energy for balancing the feminine energy. If you would like to purchase any of these, just email me and I will ship to the US or Canada. You can get all of the essential oils and all of the envelopes. You would just need to message me for that as well. And if there is any interest in some of the additional products that I sell, and I am partnered with the company Color Energy. I'm an affiliate, so I help to sell their products. You can click their virtual magazine here, and that will take you to all of their different amazing products. You would just need to message me, and I can get them shipped to you. So again, I want to thank all of you for joining me through this journey through the chakras. I have enjoyed it. I will be doing courses in the future. Those will be paid. It will be about healing emotional things, belief issues within the chakra system, essential oils and the chakras, as well as the upper chakras and the additional chakras. Okay? Feel free to log in and ask your questions about the chakras.